Hello, my name is Dean Riggs. Welcome to Conquering Alcoholism. I attack this course from the perspective of my own life, which is I have what they call genetic predisposition to alcohol. The programs that I always rejected and I didn't get value from would tell you that I was born an alcoholic or I was born an addict and had an incurable disease and I was powerless over alcohol. Because I never believed those things, I never got value from those programs. There is good value and there is real science to a lot of that stuff. But because I never believed that I was powerless over alcohol and I believed I was in control of my own life, I had rejected all that information. I never got the good stuff from it. All right, so we're packaging this course from the perspective of a lot of that science is true. We are born with a certain thing, or we can mess up our brain chemistry via ingesting these drugs on a very regular basis that are very powerful and have a pretty big impact on your brain chemistry and your dopamine reward system. So we're going to teach you about all the real facts and the real science of it. I personally, I haven't had a drink in 10 years, but I had done so much damage to my mind and body and spirit and just life in general. I destroyed my life that I made a decision and I never went back to it. But I had damaged my body. I gave myself a disease which caused me to get hip replacements at the age of 30. And I quit drinking at the age of 27. So for 2 or 3 years, it was a real slog for me. I was unhealthy, had a hard time getting around, and it wasn't like sunshine and rainbows comes pouring down from the heavens because I quit drinking. Okay, it was a slog. It was tough for me. But I learned things along the way, and I learned things that, looking back, where I could help you if you're a young guy or a young gal or old, even old, and I can help you before. All right, we want to skip over a lot of destruction. I'm sure if you're here watching this, you have a certain amount of destruction already. And let me tell you, with confidence, it will get worse. And alcohol will do nothing but make your life worse ever. Okay, it's just going to get worse. Or you think destroying relationships is bad? You think destroying opportunity is bad? You think going to jail is bad? Wait till you start damaging your body at an unrepairable rate. All right, it's not a game. Okay, it is not a game. And I want to help you skip a lot of destruction. All right, I'm going to package this information in a certain way. So if you think it's corny, the steps I give you and the order I give you, they're not corny. All right, I'm doing it for a reason. All right, because certain steps and certain actions that we take in life that might seem routine or that might seem gimmicky, they're not gimmicky. They interact with your dopamine and your chemical reward system in a very certain way, so we can help you get that back on track. All right, if you're preoccupied with alcohol, there's something called alcohol use disorder. That means you're preoccupied with it, you're thinking about it, or you're giving all your power to it. All right, so I'm going to teach you about all that science, and just understand the steps that I'm giving you and the actions that I'm going to give you. They all play a particular role in getting your mind and your body and your spirit back in order, so you have control of it. Okay, because all the corny stuff, all the self-improvement, self-esteem, self-talk, all that stuff, it all means nothing without self-control. All right, it all comes from self-control. You have self-esteem or self-confidence because you believe in yourself, because you have control of yourself. If you set out to do something, you do it because you're in control. All right, so we're going to help you build control, but control is like a muscle here. All right, same there. We got to build it there. So I'm going to give you certain steps in certain orders for a very particular and certain reason. All right, so make sure you have your pen and your pad, and you take it seriously, even if it feels corny. Write it down and take these things serious, and we'll get your mind, your body, and your spirit back in order, because you're right. You're not powerless over alcohol. You've already made the right decision. You're probably dry a few days, few weeks. Congratulations. Okay, these steps that I'm going to put together for you are to help you stay on track, because I've failed there before too. I've quit before too, and I've failed probably like you have before. You get dried out, then you get sucked back into it. All right, well, what we're going to give you is the ability to give yourself all the power that you need to not get sucked back into it ever. All right, and to change your habits, and to change your life. You are in control. We're going to give you all the power and control that you need, that you're missing. All right, so I appreciate your time. Make sure you have a pen and a pad. There's going to be action steps. There's going to be information that you need to write down that you can keep a hold of. All right, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next module.